Okay, so sometimes you see these stories come out of D.C. and you just have to kind of scratch your head.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Uh-huh.
And that's exactly how I felt when I saw that House Republicans are still going after Hunter Biden.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a lot of people probably remember the whole presidential pardon thing, so
Right.
it makes you wonder what exactly is left to investigate.
Well, that's the big question we're going to be tackling today, right? We've been looking at this really interesting transcript from the Ring of Fire. It's a YouTube channel. And
Yeah, I've seen those guys.
yeah. So they did a deep dive on some stuff that Jim Jordan's been saying.
Jim Jordan,
The chairman of the House Judiciary Committee. And it's all about this kind of confusing situation where you've got this pardon.
Right.
That's already happened.
Yeah.
But they still want to investigate.
Yeah.
And it's like, what does that even mean?
Right. And like, why should I even care about this?
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
why is this important to me?
Right, exactly.
So we're going to try to figure that out.
Okay, so let's jump into this Ring of Fire transcript.
Right.
So they're saying that Jim Jordan is basically saying, hey, we're going full speed ahead with this Hunter Biden investigation.
Yep.
And the commentator on the YouTube channel makes a really good point.
Okay.
This isn't happening before a pardon. This is happening after a pardon.
Oh, right. Right.
I mean, look, we all know what a presidential pardon is.
Pretty much.
It basically wipes the slate clean when it comes to federal stuff.
Right.
So if you can't prosecute the guy for past federal offenses, then what are you even investigating?
I know. It's like, what's the point? Right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're saying on Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
Like, what's the end game here?
Yeah, right.
You know, if the usual legal stuff is off the table because of the pardon, then what are they really trying to do?
Right.
Why are they wasting time and resources on this?
It seems like a contradiction.
It totally does.
All right, so it gets even weirder when the YouTube guy starts talking about all the other times Republicans have gone after Hunter Biden.
Oh, yeah.
He basically says that all those other investigations came up empty.
Right.
Absolutely nothing that they could actually use against Hunter Biden.
Wow.
And get this.
Okay.
The only people who got in trouble were their own witnesses.
What?
Because they supposedly lied to investigators or something.
Oh, man, that's wild.
So if they couldn't get him then, and there wasn't even a pardon, what's changed now?
I mean, that's a great question.
Right.
Because if you think about it, those earlier investigations happened before there was a pardon in place.
Exactly.
And they couldn't find anything on Hunter Biden.
Right.
So now they're doing it again, but with a pardon.
Right.
It just makes you wonder if they're really trying to dig up dirt on him.
Right.
Or if maybe they're after something else.
Yeah, like what?
I don't know, but it's definitely interesting.
Okay, so this is where things get really interesting. Jim Jordan also said that they want to look at David Weiss.
David Weiss.
Yeah, the special counsel.
Oh, right.
And the YouTube commentator brings up this really important point.
What's that?
David Weiss was appointed by Trump's Justice Department.
Oh, wow.
Under Bill Barr, no less.
So a Republican-appointed prosecutor.
Exactly. So it's like they're going after a guy who was appointed by their own party.
Right.
I mean, it's just strange.
Well, it makes you wonder
if
this is really about Hunter Biden or if it's about something else.
Right.
Like, are they trying to make the Justice Department look bad?
Maybe.
Or are they questioning how the whole thing was handled?
It makes you think.
It really does.
Okay, so the transcript then goes on to say that Jordan wants to investigate Weiss because Weiss wouldn't answer certain questions.
Right.
He said he couldn't because of the ongoing investigation.
Makes sense.
But the YouTube guy points out that the pardon kind of changes things.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, if Hunter Biden is basically off the hook for all the federal stuff, then what could Weiss even say that would matter?
Right.
It's almost like they're more interested in Weiss than they are in Hunter Biden.
Right. It's like the focus is shifted.
Yeah.
It's no longer about Hunter Biden. It's about the guy who was investigating him.
Exactly.
And all this is happening after the pardon.
Yeah.
It's like, why bother?
It's wild, right?
It is.
Well, it's interesting because the YouTube guy actually asks the viewers a question.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He says, and I quote, "Who are the people in this country that give a rat's ass about a Hunter Biden investigation in the House of Representatives?"
Wow, he really went there.
He did.
I mean, it's a blunt question, but it's a fair one.
Right.
Like, is this really what people care about?
Right.
There's so much other stuff going on.
Yeah.
Is this really a top priority?
I don't know.
It makes you think.
Okay, so the guy on YouTube makes his position super clear.
Okay.
He's basically saying, I don't care about Hunter Biden.
All right.
He's not an elected official. He's not making policy.
But he does care about Jim Jordan,
Okay.
who is an elected official.
Makes sense.
And he's worried that Jordan is wasting taxpayer money.
on an investigation that can't really go anywhere
Right.
because of the pardon.
Exactly.
So he's not defending Hunter Biden.
No.
He's just saying, look at what Jim Jordan is doing.
Uh-huh.
Is this really how we want our elected officials to be spending their time and our money?
Really makes you think.
It does.
So basically what we're seeing here is this weird contradiction.
Yeah.
You've got the pardon, which legally closes the book on all the federal stuff.
Yeah.
But then you've got Jim Jordan, who's still going after Hunter Biden.
Like, what's the point?
Right.
I mean, the pardon makes it clear
Yeah.
you can't prosecute Hunter Biden for those federal crimes.
Uh-huh.
So what's the goal here?
It's a good question.
What are they hoping to achieve?
I mean, I don't know the answer.
No one does.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Okay.
we're left with this big question mark.
Why are they still investigating Hunter Biden?
I mean, could this be about something else?
Right.
Maybe it's not about getting him on criminal charges.
Uh-huh.
So what is it about?
I mean, could it be about public perception?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to make him look bad?
Or maybe it's about future legislation,
Right.
using this to justify new laws.
It's definitely something to think about.
It is.
Because when you have a pardon that basically takes away the main goal of an investigation,
Uh-huh.
which is prosecution, right?
It forces you to think about the other reasons why they might be doing this.
It's a good point.
These investigations can have a lot of different effects.
Absolutely.
It's not just about the legal stuff.
Right.
It can impact public opinion. It
Uh,
can be used for political purposes.
right.
So even though Hunter Biden might be in the clear legally,
Yeah,
this whole thing could still have consequences.
absolutely.
It's a reminder that things aren't always as simple as they seem.
Very true.
There's often more going on beneath the surface.
Well said.
And it's up to us to dig a little deeper
Absolutely.
in trying to figure out what's really going on.
Couldn't agree more.
That's what makes these deep dives so interesting.
I know, right?
It's like solving a puzzle,
Yeah,
but the stakes are a lot higher
you got that right.
because we're talking about the future of our country.
Exactly.
And that's something we should all care about.
Well said.
Regardless of our political beliefs,
Absolutely.
we need to stay informed
Uh,
and engaged
right.
because that's the only way we can make a difference.
I think that's a great place to leave it.
Yeah, I agree.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
It was my pleasure.
And thanks to all of you for listening.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.